Boom. Jason J. Boom Leagard here. It's about 6 o'clock Saturday morning. Sun's coming up. And welcome to Mind Melting Moments. This is episode 3, and this is part 2 of a 3-part series, and I'm calling it My Hidden Why. If you haven't had a chance to watch the first video, you might want to go back real quick, check that out, but just to kind of go over real quick what that was about. Last year, I heard a local radiothon, pardon my morning voice, by KTR. It's for Phoenix Children's Hospital, Doug and Wolf sports talk show, fan of theirs. I got turned on to it. Last year they raised over $1 million in one day for the kids. I was able to donate a very small amount, but got to have a feeling of being a part of something bigger, and just literally going crazy at the end of the day when I heard they'd hit that goal. So this is part 2 of the story. Again, sorry about the voice. This year, September 22nd, they did it again, and they were pumped up. They're like, let's do this again, let's do this $1 million. And I'm at work again, you know, in the car, I'm cruising around, I'm hearing these stories again about these families, about these kids, about this place and what they're doing. And it's really hitting home, even harder than last year. And I'm finding it hard to explain why, as I'm trying to break it down in my head throughout the day. And I was going to donate again, and so I'm cruising around, and I'm like, well, I'll call a bit later. And then they announced that they have this special thing where it's called the Monthly Miracle Maker. And what they were doing is you donate $20 a month for the year, and as a result of that, they give this big, awesome teddy bear to one of the kids in the hospital. And some of them, they give it to them right when they're coming out of surgery. And I just thought, that's perfect, sign me up. I call in, set that up. So that's $240 compared to last year's $10. So I was pretty pumped up. I'm like, cool, that's a step forward. This is awesome. And so go out throughout the day, things are going great. And actually, when you sign up to be a monthly miracle maker, they ask you, what do you want to put on the teddy bear? Do you want to put your name, your family name, an organization? And that kind of took me by surprise, and I was like, well, I guess I could put my name. I'm like, well, maybe I'll just put the Leagard family. And then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, it just hit me, and I said, you know what? Put Tracy Leagard on there. And she's like, okay, great. And for those of you who don't know, Tracy Leagard, she was my sister. This is a picture of her and me. And a long time ago, when she was 2 and I was 4, we were hit by a car on the sidewalk. And when I mean hit by a car, I mean the car jumped the curb and hit us and my mother while we were walking on the sidewalk. And to kind of give you the abbreviated story on that, I mean, I broke both my legs, both hips. That's why I have that lovely crack, that scar on the back of my head. I cracked my skull, pin in the arm. My mom had various injuries. And unfortunately, my sister didn't make it at the age of 2. And then, so this year, when they asked me that, that's when it hit home. Why I want to help Phoenix Children's Hospital, because that place are helping all these kids in really tough spots, kind of like how I was, kind of how like my sister was. And they help kids with unfortunate diseases, whether it be cancer, what have you, but also kids who are in accidents, and help them pull through that. And that's why it was really intense, and this is surprisingly intense this morning for me. I apologize for the voice waiver here. It's not in effect. This is actually me trying to get through this. So this year, that was pretty heavy, and now it's when I realized this has got to be why, or one of the main reasons why I'm trying to build a business online of motivating people, inspiring people, so they can go out and become more. And so that'll allow me to do more in this world for places like Phoenix Children's Hospital. And that's one of the huge reasons why I you know, now knowing this, didn't know at the time. That's why I went to Unstoppable Entrepreneur when I had every reason just to bail on it. That's why I keep trying to make these videos. That's why I'm up this morning at 5:30 before I go to work today. It's why I'm reading the books I read. It's why I'm promoting the 90-day health challenge. It's why I want to get in better shape. It's the whys behind all these things I want to accomplish. So with that, this is part 2, and I really appreciate you guys checking this one out, especially. And part 3 is coming next week, and part 3 is going to get nuts, because part 3, I'm going to tell you what my intention is with this hidden why, with the Phoenix Children's Hospital, what my goal is. It's kind of crazy, but it's just done. I've set the intention, it's going to happen, and next year when their radiothon comes around, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm hoping a lot of you come along with me for this journey, because I plan on tearing it up, and I need a lot of people's help to do this. And so with that, the sun is coming up now, it's peeking over, and so that's hidden why. And I'm hoping this helps you maybe dig deeper, because I tried to dig deep here this morning and to find your why, no matter what it is. So with that, I guess that's it. So my melting moments. This one was fun. This one was intense, and God bless you all, and peace and prosperity. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Oh yeah, what's that thing I say? Boom.